Hello everyone. My name is Philemon Mudupi and I reside in Lady Brand, Free State, and I am a qualified mathematics tutor who taught at different schools, from a farm school where I have been a principal, and then to a college where I studied for 3 years at Sia College of Education, where I majored in mathematics. And I continued my studies with UNISA, where I studied mathematics, that is applied mathematics. And fortunately enough, and through the grace of our God, I pushed it with 71%. Now, with this video, I like to notify everyone in South Africa that I have opened a terrestrial as well as aerial classes, that is tuition classes. And I have decided to name the institute Genius Tuition Institute. Why? Because my aim is to produce geniuses. So, through this institute, I managed to produce a total of 7 learners who are studying abroad, starting from 2000, when I quit teaching with the aim of establishing my own institute. It's been 19 years, and Genius Tuition Institute is doing well. I've posted a number of reports to the churches in Manyats and Ladybrand, and the report states exactly what happens in Genius Tuition Institute. So, what I mean by terrestrial tuition classes, that will be the tuition classes that whereby learners will be in contact with me at my institute. And the aerial ones are virtual classes that will be aired via the internet. I will tell you why I do this. Let me start first on how I operate this virtual the terrestrial classes, that is the contact classes. First of all, the child needs to register at the institute before the end of December. They have to register before the end of December, because on the 15th I should have created a lot of videos, that is lessons, and I will not have time to register anyone. That time is for production only. So it's better for them to register now. Now, they register, they attend classes here. As you can look here around, this is my classes. Let me just turn this computer so that you can see this. There it is. Let me just do this. Then you can see what I mean. Yes. Now, they attend here, and I have personal contact with them. I assist them in mathematics. And I want to stress this. Genius Tuition Institute is no longer going to take anyone that is grade 10s that are doing mathematical literacy, because I don't want to be part of the destroyers. I want to be part of the developers. So mathematics, pure mathematics, all the way. Now, as of 2020, no mathematical literacy shall be enrolled at this institute. Pure math only. But for those who are now heading to grade 11 and 12 doing mathematical literacy, those are able to enroll, because I'm going to phase them out within a period of 2 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, the aim and the objective of this institute is to cater for sciences. And these subjects are regarded as monster subjects, because even some parents encourage their kids not to do pure mathematics. South Africa is in dire need of scientists. Without scientists, South Africa goes nowhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the institute that caters for contact and free online tuition classes. I call them virtual classes. We all know that the fourth industrial revolution is here, and the purpose of the fourth industrial revolution, the first one is automation, the second is digitization, automation, digitization, yes, automation, digitization, yeah, I'll remember the third one. So the world is going digital. And everything is going to be automated. And now the third one, the world needs connectivity. The world should be connected in order for globalization to take place. So, gone are the days of the so-called .com technology. We are now on blockchain technology. And if you know nothing about blockchain technology, guys, in Afrikaans, on say, you, yeah, jy is in die, ja, jy weet mos. You are in the thick of it because you are not going to prosper. You are not going to make it. The world is going to be automated. Self-driving cars, automation, digitization. Yes. When we talk about automation, we talk about Internet of Things, IoT. And that is what people don't want to learn. So guys, please, 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 learn. Now, we need to learn. Otherwise, we are going to perish. So, on these virtual classes, if the, say for an example, those who register for virtual classes, they don't pay a dime because the virtual classes are for free. But they don't attend the classes here. They attend classes at your place, at home. One, the parent must be in charge. Number two, connectivity is the sole responsibility of the parent. Number three, the parent is also responsible for making sure that the learner learns. How am I going to do all this? You as a parent, you are going to send me 3 details of your kid. And if need be, for security purposes, let your child use your email, because everything is going to be posted via the email. Now, what you do is you send me the full names of your child, grade, and your email. I don't want the email of the child. That is for security reasons. Now, it is advisable that the parent send those details themselves. Tuition shall be free of charge. That is what I'm doing for this country. This country needs developers. And another thing is, I don't want to be selfish, to go to the grave with everything that I know, not everything that I have been educated with. No, because knowledge is better than education. This is the time of knowledge. Gone are the days of education. Because the mark of an educated man is certificates and regalia. But the mark of a knowledgeable person is knowledge, activity, and wealth. Your knowledge works for you. But when you are educated, you work for somebody. You become a slave of somebody. You sell your time to somebody or an institution. But when you are knowledgeable, you know how to make things for yourself. That is what I am teaching here. I tell them to go to universities not to become educated, but to become knowledgeable. South Africa needs knowledgeable people. That is what we need to preach. So, good people, there is the plate that I offer. And let us understand, those who attend here are the ones that are going to pay 400 per month. And it is prepaid. Prepaid. And that's it. Another thing is, when a parent gives a child money to pay, that child must give the parent a receipt from me with my signatures. So the best way is to pay via your bank account. Bank account is the best, and then you provide details. That is proof of payment, POP, proof of payment. So That is how we are going to work. Now, for the virtual classes are only going to get videos, and they are going to be monitored by you, the parent, and the solutions, they are going to be corrected by you. You are going to make sure that the solution that I sent into that email, you work them out with your child, because that is your responsibility. So for those who are here, that is the full-timers, we are going to do everything with them. They are going to have 2 staff, virtual classes as well as contact classes. So guys, this is it. It's now 19 years. 19 years doing this. If you have a dream, push it. Push it. And make sure it happens. Now the aim and the objective is to have an institution that is science related, that produces scientists, because South Africa is running short of scientists, guys. So this is it. So I am happy that all these 19 years paid off. 19 years of working, 19 years of thinking, 19 years of developing. Yes, it worked. And I am still pushing. I am pushing. So this is the beginning. The 4th industrial revolution. Now, those who are interested in the blockchain technology, just make sure that you log into cognitiveClass.ai and then do the rest. And for the virtual classes, for the contact classes, they will be privileged because they're paying. They will be privileged to get a free Wi-Fi that I get from Russia, and the name of the company where I bought this router is World Wi-Fi, and the head office is in Singapore. Singapore is well known with Silicon Valley. A lot of technology there, guys. So I bought this from the technical office, which is based in Russia. Now, as I'm talking, I'm having my own ISP, and I'm also having World Wi-Fi from Russia. So that is how I connect these kids here. They get free Wi-Fi. And they research. I encourage them to make researches, because I've realized that when the teachers gave them investigations to do, there's a lot of chaos at the libraries. scarce resources leads to conflict. That I learned when I was doing sociology. Yeah. So, guys, this institute is going to put your children at an advantage because they are not going to conflict there at the library, fighting for 5, if not 6 computers. Grade 8, from grade 3, yes, from grade 3 up to grade 12, the whole location. So that is why I provide them with that. So this is a good move. Now, you know, I like what Tusom Tau once said. He said, a dog will never bark at a stationary vehicle. A dog always barks on a moving vehicle. Yes. There are people who are complaining about my giving their children, not their children, and those people who are complaining are not having children here. Jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. But now, there was one incident where a parent called me and said, I see pictures, blah, 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 in my child's phone. And then I said, okay, I'm glad that you see those pictures in your child's phone, because I won't be happy if I could have seen them, because I don't patronize children's phones. But what we do, we make researches, and then that's amen. The blame of those pictures was put on the institute. I said, no, no. You have the sole responsibility for your child. You don't just give him the cell phone without instructions on how to use it. You must tell him the dangers, the pros and cons of cell phones. So guys, I am using internet. Why? Because I am the first in the Free State to use soul techniques, that is soul approach, by Professor Shugata Mitra. Professor Shugata Mitra is the one who is well known of his thesis in 1999 of the hole in the wall, where he put a computer with internet on the wall in a rural area, and he left those kids with that computer connected. And those learners They learned, they didn't, it was in India. They didn't know English. They taught themselves English. They didn't know how to operate a computer. They taught themselves how to operate it without the parent. So this shows how technology impact on knowledge. In order for these kids to be knowledgeable, a teacher will not always be there. A tutor will not always be there. But his cell phone is always there. His computer is always there. These kids are always on a computer. What are they doing on a computer? And another thing is, they know your cell phones better than you. Why? Because you parents were used to numerous belief. They have smartphones. Yes. Smartphones. They use smartphones because they have smart brains of the fourth industrial revolution. So we used numerous belief because of the third and the second industrial revolution. So let us not hinder the progress of our children. Let us not drag them into the technology that we are stuck in. Let us not do that. You know, this is going to create a lot of conflict, a lot of unnecessary tension because of generation gap. Let me tell you another story. I want you to make a decision. Is it fit and proper for you as a parent to buy your kid shoes, come with them and put them there and tell him that, okay, these shoes are yours, but you are not going to wear them. They are going to sit just like that. You are not going to. So what you are doing is worse. You are creating a hell of a conflict. And that is what the parents are doing with this. The children are not employed. They don't earn. They don't have a means of exchange. You, as a parent, you have them. And then you use your means of exchange to torture your children. No. Let it not be. So guys, yes, that's it. That's it. Now, let us make up our minds. Like these kids, they are using smartphones because they have smart brains. This is their time, guys. This is their time. Let us just guide them through morals, good morals. Let them fly. Let them fly. And I would like to say thank you for taking your time to listen to me. God bless you. Don't forget, all those who need free tuition, virtual, You must have your own internet connection. Send me your email, your children's, your child's name and grade to Genius Tuition Institute at gmail.com. Genius Tuition Institute at gmail.com. Let me spell it for you. GENI, yes, USTION at gmail.com. You send me those details, then I'm going to register your kit, and then an email will be sent to your email. Click on that link. If you don't click on that link, your child will never be registered. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not the message for the people in Ladybrand, in the Free State. It is for all South Africans. Guys, use me while I'm still here. I don't want to be selfish by taking my knowledge to the grave one day. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I salute you guys. Thank you very much.